What's up, everyone? Can you see me and hear me all right? Give me like a thumbs up if you could like see me and hear me and stuff like that. What'd you guys all trade today? What's up, Tosh, James? A lot to talk about in this IG Live. We'll wait for everyone to kind of get in here and then we'll start. Yeah, it's GTR over there, just past it. Give it a few minutes for everyone to get in here and then we'll start. Long time no see. Do I look any different? Kind of trim my beard a little bit. Yeah, it's finally a nice day out here. Jersey weather was crazy, man. I think yesterday or the day before we had a hurricane. Straight up fucking typhoon, monsoon shit. And then today, sunny skies, hot as fuck. Like the shirt, after hours. $112 in Boston, holy shit. All right, I have a lot of things to talk about, so I'm probably just gonna start right now. Couple things. I haven't done one of these Instagram lives in about 2 weeks, right? I haven't done it in about 2 weeks. And the reason why is because during 4th of July week, I went to Greece with my brother and a couple of friends. And that was amazing. For anyone that hasn't been to Greece, you should definitely go. We went to Mykonos, and I've partied in Las Vegas, I've partied in Miami, I've partied in LA, and there's nothing like partying in Mykonos. The thing is that the hostesses and the bouncers entice you to drink. So what they do is they have a smart system there. They're really fucking smart. So what they do is they go to the people that have the tables that have bottle service, and they invite girls to the table and they fill up shots for the girls so that the girls get drunk first, right? The girls get drunk first, so they party first. And the guys that have money are like, oh shit, our bottles are running out. We have to buy more bottles. We have to buy more bottles. So the bouncers entice everyone to drink. They're pouring shots every 5 minutes to everyone so that the alcohol runs out so that you buy fucking more. It's genius, and it fucking worked. You know, we were the clowns that were just kept buying more and more alcohol. So Greece was amazing. It was really, really fun. I loved it there. I have actually a funny story about one of the steakhouses there too. So for anyone that knows me, they know that I'm like the biggest steak nerd in the world. I love steak more than anything in the world. And one of the last nights, we went to a restaurant called Namos, N-A-M-M-O-S. And I didn't know that this place was a steakhouse. I just thought that it was like a nice restaurant. And basically, you know, why don't I just go try like a nice restaurant? So the chef comes out, right? The chef comes out with like a wooden like cutting board with like 15 different cuts of steak on it. And he's like, this one's from Australia, 500 euros. This one's from Japan, 900 euros. This one is from America, 100 euros, right? He's like showing us all this crazy steak and all this crazy meat. And I'm like not really that impressed, right? I'm trying to, whatever. Like it didn't really do anything for me. So he's like, oh, I see, you're one of those. So he's like, follow me. I follow him to his kitchen, right? I follow the chef to his kitchen, and he pulls out a key out of like a random closet, walks 15 steps to a safe, unlocks the safe, takes a tray out, and there's a steak on the tray. 2,000 euros straight from Japan. And he's like, this is what you want, my friend, right? This is what you want. And I'm like, oh, fucking shit. I've never spent 2,000 euros on a fucking steak. If I'm gonna do it, I might as well do it in Greece. And I'm looking at my friends. I'm like, yo, you guys want to split it? What do you guys want to do? And they're like, yo, you're fucking insane if you do that shit. And I was like, fuck, maybe you're right. So what I ended up doing is I ended up not getting the 2,000 euro steak. I ended up getting the 1,000 euro steak because my mentality was I'm gonna go party after I eat, and if I eat all the steak I'm probably gonna throw up, so why spend $2,000 and get an amazing steak if I'm just gonna throw it up after? So that was my mentality for not getting the 2,000 euro steak. But I told myself if I ever get a girlfriend or a wife, I'm gonna take her back to that restaurant and I'm gonna order that steak. So anyway, that's some funny stuff about Greece. A couple other things. You might notice that the neighborhood that I'm walking in is different, and that is because I moved, right? I moved closer to New York City. I was more like in North Jersey area, and I decided to kind of move towards the George Washington Bridge, which is like 5 minutes away from me, which is the way that New Jersey gets into New York. I felt like, being 24, turning 25 soon, that it's probably time to kind of change my scenery and kind of move into like a frat house slash trap house slash just my own kind of space. So I moved last week, and I'm unpacking all my shit this week. I have my own kind of trading office that I'm kind of working on getting all the vibes set up. I am getting a bunch of paintings coming in, all this stuff. So as of now, I don't want to stay at the place because people are going to kind of find me, but I live closer to the George Washington Bridge. So I'm going to be more in the city more often. I'm going to be trying to hang out in the city, party more in the city, and just do my best to kind of start this next chapter of my life, right? So yeah, I'll be here I signed a 1-year lease. I'm renting out this spot for a year to see how I like it. And then 2 options, either A, end up buying the spot if I do like it, or B, moving to a different spot and seeing how I like that first. So I'm still giving New Jersey a shot. I really don't like it here, but my family's here, my friends are here, so I'm really giving it a shot. And if it really doesn't work out, I'll probably move into the West Coast. I want that weather. I want the people around me. I want the vibes. So anyway, this is kind of a one year trap house, frat house, party house that I kind of got. So anyway, that's kind of what I've been up to lately. So Greece, and then I got sick after Greece, and then I am moving. So my neighbor actually has a GTR, and I swear to God that GTR hasn't moved in a week. So 2 options, either A, he works from home and maybe he's a fucking trader, or B, he's probably out of town. So when I walk back towards the house, I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys maybe some of my office. I'll show you guys my neighbor's GTR. So yeah, now back to the trading stuffs. I know I kind of strayed a little bit, but so today MTP, right? So a little bit of a backstory. Ever since I came back from Greece, I haven't really been sticking to my process in the real life. And what does that mean? I haven't really been exercising as much anymore. I've been too busy moving to even do anything. I really don't have a second to myself anymore. It's like I didn't realize how overwhelming moving would be, and I've really not been disciplined with myself. So rather than waking up at 6 in the morning or 7 in the morning the latest, I'm waking up at 7:30, 8 in the morning. And by that time, all the borrows are usually gone. I feel like I'm not prepared as I need to be. I feel like I haven't spent enough time as I need to be. So I'm a little bit disappointed in myself for not really sticking to my process lately. So I told myself that I want to get back to doing these Instagram lives, get back into my habits of doing everything. So today I woke up late because I'm a fucking jackass and I didn't get any borrow on MTP. And that's fine, no problem. I need to feel the pain of not being able to get a borrow to trigger something in my head that says, hey, dumb fuck, wake up earlier and make some money, right? So today on MTP, I was basically just sitting on the sidelines. And my mentality, or something that's really hurt me in the past, is that if I don't have a borrow for a stock, I try going long. And that's a common problem that a lot of people do, but I didn't fall into that trap today. because I was self-aware and I told myself, hey, don't fucking be an idiot. If you are just sticking to your process, you're gonna make money. So today, coming into the market, I saw no setups that I really liked. I saw no trades that I really liked. Nothing really made sense to me. So I had two options. Either A, get fucking FOMO and start forcing a trade, or B, take a breath, walk away, do an Instagram live, stay distracted, and feel like I don't have to push any harder. So coming into the day, I told myself, hey, this is it. Like, there's nothing moving. Like, I'm done with this. Like, I'm done trading for the day. Like, that's it. Like, whatever. Today's going to be a day where I make nothing, I lose nothing, and I'm just going to deal with the consequences. And tomorrow or Monday, I'm going to do my best to wake up earlier, get the borrow, and get back to my process. So again, trading is all mental, right? Trading is all mental. Like, all this shit is in your head. Like I remember reading something in After Hours yesterday that I think it was James or someone else said it, that like, if you are red on the day, you trade more on the day. And that is because you're trying your best to make back that loss, and you are forcing your trading. Oh, is it cutting out? Shit. Can you guys see me and hear me all right? Hello? Just give me like a wave or like a something if you could. Shit, cutting out. Okay, let me start to go back towards the Wi-Fi. Give me a sec. If you could hear me, give me like a thumbs up or something. Anyway, yeah, so why do we find ourselves trading more when we're red on the day, right? Why are we trading more when we're red on the day? It's because subconsciously we're saying in our head, hey, I fucked up today and I lost today. Let me just trade a little bit more so that I could get break even on the day. And then let me trade a little bit more so that, like I can make it back. Like, and then you're minus $500 on the day. And then you're like, shit, like, let me just get back to break even. Then you're minus 1,000 on the day. And then you're like, fuck, let me just go back to minus 500 on the day. Then you're minus $1,500 on the day. And you're like, fuck, let me just go back to minus 1,000. You go back to minus 1,000, you're like, yes, I'm the fucking boss. I'm the best trader there is. But in reality, if you just didn't take those fucking boredom trades, you would have been fine from the beginning. So what I always try to do is remind myself that sometimes when I'm trading, I have a drunk mindset. Anytime I have a drunk mindset, I want to think about what sober Alex would do, right? I want to think about what sober Alex would do. And sober Alex would not take the fucking trade. He would not take the trade because he's bored. He would get up and try to do something else to stay busy so that his mind is distracted. Because my biggest problem is this. I hate missed opportunity. I hate the fact that if I see an opportunity and I don't capitalize on it, even just a little bit, it pisses me off, right? That's just my biggest flaw. I don't like, opportunity means everything to me. If there's an opportunity in front of me, I want to capitalize on it. And with trading, when I see, hey, there's an opportunity on MTP and I can't fucking borrow it, my mind goes, where's the next opportunity? Where the fuck am I gonna find the next money? Where's the money? And most of the time, there is no other plays, right? And what you do is you force and you lose, right? You force and you lose. So again, I'm just trying to refine my process every single day. I am trying to improve my mental issues because at the end of the day, you need a sharp mind to be trading. So Bao always says it. I always say, if you are fighting with your girlfriend, if you are fighting with your significant other, if you're having family issues, if a loved one just passed away, if your fucking girl broke your heart or whatever it is, you probably shouldn't be trading because you are not mentally stable. Dr. Brett told me a story during one of our sessions one time, and he mentioned that, he was talking to a trader at Paul Tudor Jones, and this specific trader had about 100 million under management, right? So imagine a guy that has $100 million that he could play with every single day, right? So Brett talked to me and he was like, this specific trader got into a divorce, right? He was getting divorced. And what he did is he told Tudor about it, and Tudor told him, you're gonna take 2 months off. And the trader's like, what the fuck are you talking about? 2 months off? Are you crazy? I'll go insane. And he's like, you have to get your mind right again, because right now your mind is not functioning properly. And if a trader at that level is taking 2 months off when he gets divorced, if, like, God forbid that happens to you, you should probably be doing the same thing, because again, trading is an elite business, right? This is not a hobby. This is not fucking kickball. This is not a game. This is a fucking business. So you have to treat it like a business. So something that is always important for me is that if there's ever something that's bad goes on in my life, or if I have a fight with like my parents, or like if I have a fight with like some of my best friends, most of the time I'm going to take the day off. And as much as I hate doing that, and as much as I hate missing opportunity, taking that day off is the game changer and is the differentiating thing between me and a newer trader. So again, these are lessons from, Dr. Brett, and these are things that, these are real world examples that he's been dealing with and he's seen. So again, I'm just trying to kind of relay these things to you, because maybe some of these, maybe after hearing it over and over again, it's gonna finally click. So again, today was a 0 day. Not up $1, not down $1, just zero. And sure, that sucks. And yeah, I came to work and I didn't get really paid and all this other shit. But at the end of the day, being zero is better than having a loss. So this is just part of the process, and I just got to deal with it. And, I've had a solid week. Don't even know how much money I made, probably a couple $1,000s, but I don't really think about the money anymore. I just think about the process that it takes to get to that money. So that's just that. So a couple other things I want to talk about is the event in Philly. It's going to be August 17 and 18 and 19. August 17th is a free meetup open to all. You don't have to be an MIC member to come. It is 100% free. It's going to be from 11 to 2 at the Liberty View in Philly. There's going to be drinks. There's going to be some snacks. Totally free. Show up, drink a little bit, get the hell out of there. And then Sunday is going to be our rest day, because I know Bao is going to fucking party. It is what it is. And Monday is going to be the live trading event, where we're going to be walking everyone through our trading process. We're going to be walking everyone through our research and our due diligence and what we do to kind of get to the setup. We're going to walk everyone through our lines. We're going to bring in members that have kind of found success and kind of talk about what's been working for them. Joe is going to be doing a presentation. We're going to have a lot of stuff. So the live trading event on Monday is for annual and lifetime members only. If you want to upgrade, just hit up Tosh in the room. Other than that, I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring back the prorated for lifetime. So if you want to upgrade to lifetime, we will discount what you've paid for MIC already. So if you paid for 4 months of the monthly, we'll deduct that from your MIC. If you paid for annual, what we'll do is we'll deduct the unused months that you have from your lifetime. That way you could come to the 7 a.m. private mentoring session that we're gonna have for the lifetime. So lifetime members get to show up at 7, annual members get to show up at 8, and we're gonna use that extra hour to kind of mentor the lifetime members. Anyway, this is the PR my neighbor has. It's fucking fresh. I actually like this car. The only problem is you put your foot down, the car thinks for 1 second, and then it's a rocket ship. So that turbo lag is just a little bit annoying. All right, let me take you guys to my house and show you the new trading office that I'm working with. I don't really want to show too much of it so that the trolls don't find me. But if you find me, I'll shoot you. Hey, you guys have any questions for me? All right, so this is what I'm working with right now. So there's still a lot of shit that I have to unpack, but basically this is the living room area, getting the surround sound ready. This is our alien refugee from Area 51. Just don't mind him. So funny story, bought a kitchen table, but forgot to buy chairs for the kitchen table. Go figure. What else? And this is just the next most important thing. This is the so I got a couch, my setup, TV. So that's basically what I'm working with here. So, do you guys have any questions for me? Let's get back to the desk. Let's see what's moving. This MTP is fucking insane, man. The trap house, yeah. Is that rug hard to clean? I'll let you know soon. I got no clue. Did I trade today? I did not. I saw no opportunity. I decided not to trade. I only want to trade when, my edge is there. And if my edge isn't there, I'm not going to place a trade. Let me show you guys some pictures for the meetup so that you can see what we're kind of working with. So this is where the meetup Saturday is going to be. It's going to be open to all. And it is right here. So if you want to come to the free meetup on Saturday, this is open to all. You don't have to be a member. Let me put this shit here. So yeah, I will be here for the next year. I'll see how I like it. If I like it, I'll renew or I'll buy the place. If I don't like it, move into San Jose with Bao. Maybe he'll have some room for me in the garage. Do you guys have any questions? This is kind of like a quick IG live. I still got to get into the back to my process. Oh, the MTP stuff example. Yeah, let me pull that up so that I could show you guys as well. So this is something I put for the members in the room, and I wanted to show the stuff example. So basically what ended up happening on this was that it pushed into a big resistance area, being VWAP right here on elevated volume. And then immediately after it pushed, it just rejected via this death candle, broke the low of the day. And usually when you have this kind of kiss of death candle and a stuff move on elevated volume, the stock usually continues to fade off for the rest of the day. So this is an actual chart. So what ended up happening is it did that candle and then it just kept going straight fucking down. So whenever that happens, I do my best to show you in real time so that you could kind of see it for yourself and reverse engineer it for yourself for next time. It's a very, very powerful setup on the short side. Yeah, I'll sleep in the golf cart. There should be enough room for me there. But yeah, this is kind of what I've been up to. Greece was amazing. I got sick after Greece. I moved, still fucking moving. There's a lot of shit I gotta buy. Did I post Austin's webinar? So yeah, what I'm doing is after it's actually being processed right now. So by the time this IG live is over, it'll be ready, and then I'm gonna post a link to the members in the room. That was a good webinar, Joe and Austin. If you guys are watching, I watched the whole thing. You guys are fucking hilarious, man. You guys have some good chemistry. Like Joe is like talking about like some shit, or one of the members is asking a question like, hey Joe, like, or hey, do you guys have any tips on sizing? Do you have any how do I size in, how do I scale in? And then Aloha is like, Well, Mr. Joe, I have a video for this. Kelly. Oh, there's Joe writing a message. Let's see what it says. How much slippage do you like to give above a line if you are shorting into that line? Well, it all depends, right? It all depends. So maybe 5 to 10 cents. It depends on your size too, because if you have a small amount of size, let's say 500 shares, 1,000 shares, your position doesn't really matter. You're not going to really move the market with that type of position. But back in the day when I was trading 50, 60, 70, 80, 100, 150,000 shares of some of these small cap names, I had to be ready for at least 20 cents of slippage on this stuff just to be able to get out. So imagine having 50,000 shares of a stock and your slippage is $10,000 worth of gain, worth of loss, right? Because if you're wrong at, let's say you want to get out at 5, right? Or 5.10, by the time you cover, it's going to be 5.20 and 5.30. So with all that size, you got to be really careful. With smaller size, 5-10 cents is the most that you would ever expect for anything to happen. So it all depends on your sizing. I've dramatically dropped my size because I learned that based on my personality, that high stress level of trading just wasn't for me. I did that for about a year and a half, trading massive size, and although I was making a shitload of money, I was also losing a shitload of money, because what people don't realize is, hey, I'm going to size in, I'm going to make fucking, instead of $1,000, I'm going to make fucking $5,000 on the day. I'm going to make 4,000, 6,000, 8,000. Well, are you ready to lose 10,000, 20,000 as well? And most of the time, people don't really accept that. But, I'm at a good point in my life. I have enough bankroll to be able to sustain trying to scale up. And what I learned about my personality is that, shit, man, I value sleep and I value relaxation more than I value money. I would rather be making less money, trading stress-free and being happy, than making more money and getting fucking bald in 5 years. That's just the truth. So I found what works for me based on my personality is that I like to trade the open and I like to cut it off by 10:30, because that's when I have the most amount of edge for myself. And not only have I been feeling happier in my life, I've also been making a decent amount of money doing this. So, my average days went from being, $10,000 to $20,000 a day to being, $2,000 to $4,000 a day, right? So now I no longer have $20,000, $30,000 losses. I have $1,000, $2,000 losses, and I make it back in a day. And, I'm still making great 6 to 7 figures a year from trading. And I'm doing that without any stress, and I feel great. I am great. And if I just stick to what's been working for me, I know that I'm going to be rewarded from it. So again, I don't try to overcomplicate this shit. I try to keep it as simple as possible. Problem is that if you keep it simple, people think you're stupid, because I don't have a mathematical equation. I don't have a fucking algo. I don't have all this crazy shit. I just have my lines. I have my process. I short at the top lines. I buy at the bottom lines, the support lines, and I just keep doing it over and over again. I wait for my moments. I wait for my opportunities. I capitalize, and that's it. So again, you could think I'm as dumb as you think, but I'm still making $1 million a year trading. And if I'm doing that work in 1 hour a day, I'm living a pretty amazing life. So again, you have to find what works for you and your trading. And if that means that you're excelling in the afternoon, then maybe you should stop trading in the morning. If you find that you're losing money in the afternoon, like me, you should cut that part out of your trading. So it only took me fucking years to realize that I was inconsistent in the afternoon. I was consistent in the morning, and I would give up my consistency in the afternoon to just say, hey, I'm going to leave at 10:30. I'm going to fucking tell my broker to cut me off and rip me off and take out the plug and shit like that. So that's what's been working for me. Bao is different. Bao always says that he's going to cut himself off, but he's too addicted. And he knows that he's addicted, so what he does is he cuts his size by a tenth. So if he's using 1,000 shares or whatever it is just to make the size relative, he'll use 100 shares during zombie times just to be able to get that fix out of his system. For me, I've recognized that yes, I do have that same need to get a fix, but if I tell my broker to cut me off, it doesn't matter what I say, what I do, how much I fucking threaten them, they're not gonna uncut me off. So again, these are the small details that I'm doing in my trading So you have to find what works for your trading. So take the little pieces from my trading, Bao's trading, Tasha's trading, Joe's trading, Aloha's trading, and try to mold it to yourself, because not one trader is going to be identical to the other trader. You have to be able to take pieces from other people and mold it into your own strategy. So I've taken what I've learned from all my mentors, like throughout the times that I've passed, and molded it into my strategy, right? So this is what works for me, and you have to find what works for you. Not one trader is the same. You will never trade the same as Bao. You will never trade the same as me, but you take the methods that we teach you, you mold it to yourself, to your own personality, and then you are your own trader. You are whatever your name is, that's who you're going to be. You're never going to be Bao. You're never going to be Alex. You are going to be yourself. You're going to have your own strategy. You're going to have your own process. You're going to have your own edge, and you have to do all these things to help you. So for me, what I recognize is sometimes I get undisciplined, right? I'm only human. Sometimes I get greedy. I want to make more money. I'm only human. Sometimes I get frustrated and stressed and pissed, and I fight with my family. I fight with my friends, and I just want to go back to trading and say fuck you to them and make some money and all this stuff. It's all here, right? It's all here. You have to be able to master this first, and I'm nowhere near ready or nowhere near mastered my mental state yet, but I am taking the appropriate, proactive steps to improve my own issues every single day. And I always mention that this is my video diary and this is my video journal, and I go back every single week and I watch these videos to see my mindset, to see my process and how I can improve it. So again, it's been a long week. Moving fucking sucks, and I feel a little bit stressed, so I'm gonna be using this weekend to just detox, relax, and get back to it. So that's that. Do you guys have any questions for me? Oops. I already moved, cuz. I already moved. I moved closer to the city. This is the new office, I think. I'll show you, Mike. I don't know if you got in here yet. It's kind of what I'm working with right now. Still have a couple paintings coming in soon, but this is kind of what I'm working with right now. Oh my God, if Tosh came and he lived here, we would have so much fun from 9 to 4, and then we would have even more fun when the market closes. But I don't think any work would get done. Give a space, I know how to cook. I usually eat out every day. It's so funny. I had some of my friends over the other day, and they were here like during market hours, and I was just trading, listening to music, and they're just like sitting down, they're just watching. I'm like, yo, you guys want to learn how to trade? They're like, yo, we don't give a fuck. And then I was like, you guys have no idea like how many members would just like chop off their left arm just to come sit here and just like learn how to trade. Yet these fucking clowns don't give a fuck. It's just funny. Yeah, if you're a chef, like I need a chef. So if you could actually, if you worked in a restaurant before and you want to come be my personal chef in exchange for trading help, that'd be fucking awesome. And you gotta know how to make a good steak, because I'm not eating no seafood shit. I'm not eating Tasha's plant-based diet. We have like in the basement, there's like we're gonna make it like a disco room. So I'm in the process of looking for a disco ball and a strobe light and a DJ set. There's so much shit we gotta do, man. I can't. It's literally, this place is like a frat house. It's literally a frat house that's like a little bit classy, but also a trap house. So I don't know. It'll be pretty funny. Planning on throwing a big housewarming banger in about a month. So let's see. Next meetup at Alex's house. Can you imagine? I actually just bought a mini fridge for the office too, because last night when I was watching Aloha and Joe's webinar, I was like, fuck, I need a beer. Like, let me crack open a beer. Went to the fridge, all I got is vodka and tequila. Like, look at this shit. Like, look, you guys are gonna laugh. In classic trap house fashion, this is the only shit I got in the freezer right now. I got a fucking 1.75 of Grey Goose. I got Ciroc, Kirkland Vodka, Tito's, Ciroc, and tequila. Oh, and I got some Alien Vodka, and I got some sake. So this is all I got in the fucking freezer right now. Just alcohol, just hard liquor. And I just wanted to have a beer, and shit, I couldn't do that yesterday. So I bought a mini fridge for my office, and I'm just gonna stock that up with a bunch of beers. But yeah, this is the trap house. As soon as I get my paintings to come, as soon as I get a little bit more of the vibes going, I'll show you more of it. Barely have water. Sorry, I'm just like looking at the different stocks moving. That's basically it, guys. That's basically it. I want to kind of do a quick update about like where I've been, what I've been kind of up to, my mentality, my thought process. I'm gonna get back to doing these probably every Monday. So just in case you're curious about our schedule for content, Monday, Alex Instagram Live, Tuesday, Bao Instagram Live, Wednesday, Tosh webinar, Thursday, Aloha webinar, Friday, Aloha trading video, Saturday morning Q&A, Sunday trading basics and fundamental analysis video. So for 7 days, every single day, we have a different video coming up. And I'm pretty sure we're up to 450 member-only videos in less than a year, which is fucking insane to me. I need to go to the grocery store. I gotta do a lot of shit. Do you guys have any more questions for me, or should I wrap this up? What do you guys think of the trap house so far? Too much vodka and tequila in the freezer? All I wanted was a beer, man. I would have even settled for a fucking Corona. But all I had is fucking vodka and tequila, and I didn't feel like getting that fucked up. Hey, don't forget, I got my slip me, of course. So that's it, guys. I will put this up to YouTube, and I will see you guys in Philly on August 17th for our 1-year birthday. Remember, it's free for everyone. No, you don't have to be an MIC member to come on Saturday. Just the Monday live trading event is again free, but that's only for lifetime and annuals. So see you later, and I will get back to doing this on Monday. Have a good one, guys.